Okay, chat, we're back. I had to hurry up and make another video before I go to work, and I was just too invested, right? So, Chihiro's dead. She's right behind us. We got bloodlust on the wall. What does that remind you of? She said it earlier. She said there's a serial killer out to get us, perhaps. So we're about to investigate. He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. Bro, I can barely hear myself. I hope my mic is.
I see.
Okay. Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How can it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Chihiro? I'm not doing all that. He did it himself. Look at him. Wait, why? Wait. Why would a picture of a girl with...
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was a body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovered an announcement. So then Chihiro really is
naturally
dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everybody up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover the killer or a killer. I don't know if I should like or hate him sometimes, bro. Taka bolted out of the room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it feels as if no time at all had passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just sit there, gathered around Chihiro's body. I'm saying, like, you out of all the people you could have killed, you killed Chihiro.
Damn.
Like, I couldn't keep her safe. Look at her face. Hold on. Do you see that? Look at the white eye. That's a demon. How is she about to get killed? No, she's not. So, there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Man. What is this?
What?
It's just a dream. Oh wait, hold on. This is a dream. It's just a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't know how many being or ever being alive. Shut up. Oh my god. Wait, first of all, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. This is the girls' locker room. Because that's where we walked in. So if it's the girls' locker room, stereotypically, of course, then you wouldn't see all this workout equipment, right? And then there's a girl with big boobs and a flat butt. By the way, Flatty Patty over there, good lord. But she's got big boobs on a calendar. That's not something a girl stereotypically would want on their locker room wall. So this means If I'm right here, if I'm right, this means that the locker room got switched. So this is actually the boys' locker room. Because there's no way.
Hey.
Wait, look at the wall.
Hmm?
Are these letters on the wall? Look at the wall.
Hey.
Wait, look at the wall. Are these letters? Oh, you talking about this? The bloodlust. Okay. The word bloodlust is written. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Reset. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So,
I don't think this is any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know that thing about writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't that sound familiar? A murderous fiend who kills yet again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. In the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They are like a ghost, attacking suddenly and then slipping away before police can catch up to them. And what kind of nickname did the internet give this mysterious killer?
What?
Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, a murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were all famous across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal and downright cruel killings.
what is this?
Is this some kind of copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? Well, why would anyone do that? Perhaps it is the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real? Like, what are you saying, man? You're saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the end of the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well.
It's habit. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Oh, she's looking at the blood. She's not good with blood. Toko was the last one right now. She was just standing there. No, why? Why? And she fell. Okay. I knew she was gonna pass out. She fainted. Like, that did not sound good, dude. Toko. Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I remember what she said. She says how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh,
So she's hemophobic. I'd imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think we should be okay. The regulation prohibits sleeping, like, on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, doesn't count. Right, gotcha. I got worried there for a second.
just a second.
Hey, Toko, can you hear me? Hold on, I'm pulling him. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. With such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss of words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing. What the frick is that? Hello? What's wrong with your tongue, girl? Put your tongue in your mouth. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her body was totally haphazard.
Huh?
She good? Huh? What? What's wrong with your tongue? Sorry about that. Oh wait, she's not stuttering. Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Hey, whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? What the frick?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. What the frick? The world has a front and back, a top ending, and a bottom. Wait, hold on. Reset. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. She's not stuttering at all. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see!
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Huh? You totally ignored me. Yeah, because you're a creep. Very well. Take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I can assume no one has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again. Hold on a second. Rush into an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that, and whatever happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat
There is no
myself.
question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Look how she died, bro. Look at that. Hey. Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed by a fellow classmate? What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? There's just nothing down that at all. Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Bro. This dude is a professional troll. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing. Give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, Jump.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tip-top best on this investigation. See ya.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Sure do. Examining the corpse of one of our friends, having to suspect all of our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I just can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I shouldn't be laughing, but this is jokes, bro. I hate it too.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Hey, where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just liquid. A dead body is a simple object. Okay, buddy. Timmy Tough Knuckles over here. You are very enthusiastic about this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
What? You want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space, peasant.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object.
Piece of shit!
Chihiro was an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one that killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims can start piling up. What? Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. Any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
What? I don't remember you rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would all be over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
so then.
And that's the case. Why not limit it? In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey!
Well, in good mystery, you wouldn't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Yeah. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. Bye-bye. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one person's life could still be in danger. Which is
Interesting.
definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
There is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Too sweet. If we do not solve the mystery who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Okay. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 o'clock in the morning. Dang! The body was discovered in the gym in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the first. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly, and that's all it says. Oh, at least she didn't suffer. There's not like any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Well, at least she didn't suffer, because on on paper it looks like she freaking suffered. I mean, look at it. But she just had one hit and she was dead. Okay. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. Okay, so what did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent with which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No,
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing the most arrogant way possible.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Miyagi on this one. Okay. Look at the picture on the wall. The poster's got some blood on it. It happened during the murder. The floor. The flesh blood stain on the carpet. They must have been splattered on the blood during the murder. This is obviously a murder weapon. It's a dumbbell on the floor, and it's a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma said the reset, y'all, reset. The Monokuma's file said a blow to the head with one object is what killed her. Does this mean that the dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. The locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth ballistics section of your handbook. Okay, well. Okay, let's look at her body. I could feel the life draining on my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
what?
We're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Okay, buddy. Relax. I swear, bro. I want to like him, but at the same time, I don't. The word bloodless is weird. I keep... Hold on. Give me a second. Reset. Alright. The word bloodless is written all on the wall in blood. I know that's not what it said. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Okay, what else can we look at? We got a punching bag. On here. Dude had a real complex about being weak. Dude. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, yeah. You heard Chihiro talk about it. All I need to do is get stronger. Yeah, I remember. She said that more than once. Sure did. I guess that explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account. Sakura? I use this locker room not all the time. Now it's become a site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, it's true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still, I think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? According to the Monokuma file, she was apparently killed around 2 in the morning. Has she really been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Otherwise, although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. Hold on, y'all. She didn't want to go into the girls' locker room with the girls because she couldn't. Because she's not a girl. She gotta be a boy because Mondo said dude. He never says dude when addressing chicks. He says chicks or girls. But when addressing Chihiro, he said dude. And in the painting, the photo on the wall was something that'd be in the boys' locker room. So instead of getting help from Hina and Sakura, right? She said, I want to get strong enough so then I can tell you my secret, right? So she told Mondo her secret, which was that she was really a boy, and asked him to help her, them work out. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night and trained the secret? That got to be it. But unless I just made the craziest leap in history, but she would also have come with someone else. I probably just made the craziest leap in human history. It's a possibility, I think. But why else would she avoid the locker room? She always says she doesn't like being like vulnerable, like in bathing suits and stuff. I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. Okay, let's check the boys then. That's true,
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. It's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. I'm saying, where Kyoko at? Where baby girl at? Check the boys' locker room. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Ugh, whatever. I'm going into the boys' locker room. Frick you. That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Oh my gosh, bro. Why am I with him, man? There are a bunch of different pool-related items, and there's nothing in the case. Maybe this gun was used to know it's positively riddled with holes. Can we look at this? Let's look at that. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that sharply and clapped his hands together.
did you call for me?
What? You called for me? He has been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been assigned to interface with each of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling mounted with Gatling gun should initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. I messed that up completely. I'm sorry. And the school regulations prohibit. Dang. Hold on. Reset. I'm getting too excited. Hold on. Reset. I start stuttering when I'm hyped up. All right. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook. Correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then that means only girls can go to the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro is found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
In other words,
so that's the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is completely fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of noble Takami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
Yaha!
You're right. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Hold on. You're saying there's a loophole, but in order to borrow someone from someone, then that means someone have to loan it. So,
Why
so
you?
sleepy. Someone could have stole it, Makoto. As just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest. Figure out the rest your own by yourself.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head out to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullet section of your home handybook. Obviously, buddy, someone stole the handbook. Welcome. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Why the frick are we in the freaking main hall, bro? Okay, gun. Surveillance camera, that's fine. So chilling. There's a mailbox here. Could be something inside. It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they all doing here? That's Leon, Junko's, and Sayaka's. So you finally found them. You know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then there's 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, let me guess, the Sayaka Mizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand the key? There is a key to a loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. So he borrowed somebody's dead. Okay, so you should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the whole time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited, but only the act of loaning is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see, yeah, now I understand. Okay, so so what if Chihiro stole Leon's handbook to go work out with Mondo after he made a promise to her, and they worked out in the boys' locker room? He took that opportunity to kill, because that's the only person she would ever go to. Because who else would she work out with? Because she didn't work out with Hina. She didn't work out with Sakura. Those are only 2 people that work out. Celeste doesn't work out. Kyoko doesn't work out for all we know. Toko definitely don't work out. On the boys' side, Hifumi's fat tail, big beluga whale body bends doesn't work out. Taka probably works out, but I don't know if he would. He didn't have the guts to kill somebody. Byakuya yet doesn't look like he work out at all. But somehow still stay thin. Rich people problems. You know what I mean? And then Mondo is the only one who would make sense for Chihiro to go to, so he gotta be the killer. Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. Okay, so I'm right. He did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. Look at his face, buddy. Cruel punishment which had led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey!
No!
Hey! What? The e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it could break that easily. But it did. But he said it could withstand like 1,000 tons or something,
That's
right?
impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons. I said, okay, yeah. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. But even with my amazing handbook, it does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking into any more handy books.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what his weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging out in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so maybe it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. It was used. Okay. Broken handbook has been added to the truth bullets section here. Excuse me. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation to Ernest track and track down. Wait, hold on. Let's begin our investigation to Ernest track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. We need to figure out who Genocide Jack. Hold on, there's still more waiting here, waiting to be checked. The hunk of metal, some kind of machine. No, I don't think that was. One of the monitors appears on right now. It's just showing the school press. I don't see any clues around here anywhere. What? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? What? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely.
myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. I don't think so. The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again, using a brutal and bizarre method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Am I tweaking? Didn't this exact conversation happen, but then Junko said this exact line? Spike, you're getting lazy! Still, could one of us be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder, but the words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show it to you. Okay? What? What do you mean by that? Oh, all this.
Don't make me.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Don't make me repeat my.
Is there really proof? There's something I like. There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Is that something like that, really? Hey, you too. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to
We're
play
busy.
with you.
Leave us alone.
I
But it's
mean-
an emergency. An emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. What? What's wrong? This
Please.
is a serious emergency. Please. You gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened?
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to admit. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure you'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. All right. That's it right now. Next episode, we're gonna find out what's going on with Toko and continue the investigation to see who's Chihiro's killer. I don't think it's Genocide Jack. I think it's a copycat killer. But we'll see what you guys think. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, post. I said post. It's my job to post. Comment, like, share, know the gang, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.